Ciao tutti, hello everybody. I'm coming at you today from northern Italy, and hopefully today we'll figured we'd go for a little hike, show you the scenery, and let you know about one of my favorite hikes that I've done. So I just wanted to let you know a little bit about what I'm doing here today. I'm in northern Italy on for business, and I know I'm pretty lucky. Trust me, I know it. My business takes me places like this, but I don't know the area too well. I didn't have a lot of my hiking stuff, so we're gonna keep this one pretty brief today. I brought some lunch. Maybe we'll. I made like a little stove out of a soup can that I bought, so we'll we'll use what we have and do a quick one. Like I said, nothing crazy because don't know the area too well. But I don't know. Hopefully it'll be a good day. All right. Well, I've been following this little stream trying to find a place to cross, and I stumbled upon really this tree right here that fell over it. So I'm thinking I can scooch across there and get over to the other side. Success! Made it to the other side. Now let's set up shop. I think this is gonna be it right here. I'll yeah, I can sit down right here. It's fairly dry anyway. Maybe I'll try to get some stuff to sit on and get to eating lunch. Alright, I'm gonna collect some twigs, hopefully get this fire started. Get some water on. I brought some soup to eat, and yeah, and hopefully we'll have a good lunch. Okay. Alright, got my water, got some twigs with a little paper in the bottom to start it off. It's a pretty stable surface, it seems like, so we'll get this burning. Alright, so there it goes. Actually, I found that I was kind of smothering it when I put the pot on, so good thing I brought the knife. I've just been kind of poking holes in it along the way and feeding it from the bottom, and I think it's good now. Just wait for a boil. As we're waiting for this to boil, I figured I'd start in on my story here. It's about a solo hike I did. My first overnighter ever. My first hammock camp ever. And that was in western Massachusetts on the Appalachian Trail. It was about, maybe 20 miles or so, I guess, 15-20 miles. And I did it in the course of, I spent one night out. I was totally shocked by all the wildlife I saw. It was absolutely amazing. I'll never forget it. First time I saw a wild owl. I was kind of hiking up a hill and around a bend. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this huge bird, well, I didn't know it at the time, but something flew out of a tree, like pretty close to me. It must have been 30 yards away, 20 yards away, and it was enormous. And then it startled me, and I looked and I saw this owl flying away. And those things, I mean, you don't realize it. I didn't realize it. Thing was huge, but really cool, really cool. Some other things I saw on that trip, I saw a huge bird like drinking in this in like a little stream I came to. This thing was as tall as I'm, over 6 feet tall. This thing seemed as tall as I was, but I was a little distance away, and I think I startled it a little bit and it went flying away. But when it went flying away, its wingspan was enormous. And I'll never forget that. It was just like the biggest bird I've ever seen in my life. And it went whoosh, whoosh, flying away. What else did I see on that trip? I saw a little, it was weird because I didn't know it in Massachusetts. There were like these little tiny orange lizards running around all over the place on the trail. Something, I don't know, I didn't know lizards were in, I don't even know if they were lizards actually, I'm not too sure what they were. I didn't know they were around in Massachusetts of all places, but it was pretty wild experience. Like I said, I was out for one night, set my hammock up, you know, like anybody would, between two trees. I had a fire going. One of the craziest part of that trip was, because the Appalachian Trail is one way. Well, I mean, you could go both ways, obviously, but it's not a loop. So what I did, I had a decent amount of food. I wasn't sure how long I'd stay for. And these trees are blowing around up there. I can feel it moving down here. So what I did was I hiked in, stayed the night, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to go back the same way I came or keep going. I decided to keep going. And when I was done, I hitchhiked actually. And I'd never really hitchhiked before, so that was something I was thinking about doing the whole time, and really glad I did it. It was pretty fun. I hitchhiked into town, walked a little ways. I have some pictures of it. Walked through town because you can't really hitchhike when there's so many people around. And then a really nice girl actually was going the opposite way. It was on a Sunday, I think. She was saying she had nothing to do on Sunday. And she saw me walking, so she wanted to give me a ride. Really nice of her. She drove me the rest of the way from out of town back to my car. Really nice. And she actually happened to have a med kit. I had some med stuff with me, but she had a med kit in her car too. And I took it was a little rainy that morning, and I took a slip and fell on some rocks. And I actually have a little, I don't know if you can, I don't know if the camera will pick that up. I have like oh yeah, you can see it there, a little scar on my arm because I slipped and I fell on these really slippery rocks. And I mean, it's pretty dangerous. Your heart skips a beat when you fall and you're all on your own, because you know, if the reality kind of sets in. If something happens, there's nobody here. You know, obviously I had a phone and stuff, but I don't know, it could get dangerous. Like, that's what everybody says. That's why we prepare. But that was a really fun trip, between the hitchhiking, the wildlife, the night on my own, you know, starting a fire to setting up camp to everything that was really a blast. I think actually also on that trip I had made beef jerky at home, and one of the first times I've made beef jerky. Love making beef jerky. And you know, just a lot of firsts to that trip. Just a great overall experience. So I was really pumped about that. Okay, the can was taking too long. Success! That water is boiling. Now, that might not seem like a big deal to some people. Maybe it's nothing I should be proud of, but I don't know. Someone with my experience, actually, I am proud of that. Soup Pomodoro, which, as you can tell by the picture, is tomatoes. So tomato soup here. Actually, it's kind of funny, given all that effort. I might not actually make it. It's kind of late in the day, and I kind of got to get going. Look at this view. I mean, anybody who doesn't think this is just amazing does not have a pulse. Look at that. What a gorgeous day. Look at these. Thank you once again. Thank you for watching. Yeah, thanks for all the videos that you post, all the great information, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. All right, signing off from Italy. Ciao.